Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is for Cheekystudio and there's my code for 10%, Miranda10. And I'm going to do a traveler's notebook. So while you're watching me put on the paper for the traveler's notebook, this is the new challenge that Heather from Heather's Crafty Life and myself is going to be doing. We decided to change it up. Instead of doing the monthly sketches like we have done for the first 6 months of this year, we are now going to do some stash work. So this monthly challenge that we are having for the month of July is using ribbon. So right off the bat, here I go. Here's the ribbon that I am using, and I decided to do a traveler's notebook spread, as I can see here, and I am using the collection that is called the Bliss collection from Simple Stories. It came out like I think around the 1st of January or February, somewhere around there, when they released a lot of their spring collections. And this worked out really well with the Panda-Monium from Cheekystudio. And of course, I'll link everything down below. Make sure that you also go and check out Heather's layout as well. Both of us are going to do our layouts together each month this month. So her and I are going to do the stash work. And each month will be different. So we are challenging you for the month of July to get out your ribbon and use it. So I decided to use 2 different types of ribbon. One of them I did a little banner type thing to. And then this other white piece I'm going to put just right on top of it to make it look just a little bit more fancier. I got out my glue dots and I am placing glue dots along this, and it didn't get sticky or anything because I put a lot of stuff over the top of it. So even though that the glue dot kind of does go through this particular ribbon that I found, and these ribbons, I don't have very many ribbons. I'm not a kind of like that stash hoarder per se, but I think this ribbon came from Hobby Lobby. That's where it was from. They were on sale, and I happened to pick up some funkier ones that I thought were kind of cool and different, and decided these are the ones I was going to use. So I'm backing all of my pictures, and these pictures are of my daughter. This is in her traveler's notebook that I am doing of just her everyday life. I decided to do a traveler's notebook instead of a 12 by 12 layout because she takes tons and tons of pictures, and I take tons and tons of pictures of her. And these 2 are from her using my little bit of, it's like Snapfish, but it's on my phone. It's like their little pieces of where you can change and add little things to her photo. And this was while she was at I know what it was, parent-teacher conference. She took this and took some pictures of her and the seal, and I just thought that they were gorgeous enough to use, and because they are her everyday moments, because she is definitely a child of electronics. I mean, this kid has tons of it. Partly mom's fault, partly dad's fault. No, I'll take that back. A lot of dad's fault. And whatnot. So she knows how to use the phone really well on the respect of doing these filters and all of this kind of stuff. So I took one of the cut apart sheets from the Bliss and did I think it was like the 3.5 by 5 little squares or whatever, and cut them up. And then the last piece I decided to use is this black piece with the flowers, and I ruffle up the edges with my distress tool. And I just placed them one on each side because it's the same thing. In this traveler's notebook, the very first page is one of her other filters that she did. And since these 2 matched and the other one did not, that's why I did the one first, which is got a process video. You can go and check that out as well. It's on my channel. And then these 2. And while you see me go through the Panda-Monium collection from Cheekystudio, I decided to pick out 3 of these, and here are the 3, and I'm just taking off all of the white little bit of a background, so I'm doing some fussy cutting on these pandas. And sorry for not having videos the last week. I took a mental, creative, whatever type break and decided not to touch anything in my room and just catch up on some TV shows and that kind of stuff. So I'm sorry about the break. Just needed clear my head, I guess, if you want to call it that, and whatnot. So that's why you haven't seen anything on my channel, really. And also I'm done with college too, so that helps out a lot as well. So here I am, I'm placing down the sticker or the photos that I have just right beside each other, and I use a little bit of foam tape and I get these backed up and I just close it to make sure that it fits right. And I use 3 pandas, like I said, and then I do pull out the stickers from the Bliss collection too. And here are some bows from her collection and the sequence mixes. The sequence mix is just straight out black. This is one of the first mixes that I got from her from Tuesday. I don't think she sells them in the store. Because I am her cheeky creator, she sends little gifts in the mail for me. And it just so happened that I got black sequence mixes. I think a long time ago, I just wanted black sequins. So she sent me some to use. And then I do use the bows. And I do pull off all of the hearts and a couple of the flower collections off this sticker. But that's really about all I use on here. I just wanted to add a little bit more of the cutesy type to this layout due to it being my daughter's. And I use some of the word sayings that I use on it. It says, today is your day, follow your heart, create beauty, and then my title is called Today. Here I am, I'm just placing down the stickers, and I got out the hearts. Like I said, I got out some hearts. And I am placing them on glue dots and going to put them down. I had a hard time with these bows. They are in the shop. But for some reason, my black ones kept coming apart. And I couldn't get them to look right, so I got rid of them. So, I don't know. I just put them off to the side. So, I did one white and one black. And here I am. Here's the main title. Ooh, excuse me. The main title for this Traveler's Notebook is called Today. But I do, like I said, I have all these little ones. And I place some hearts and stuff along it. And it matches really well with this Bliss collection. It's really gorgeous. I love it. So I place my sequence mix on my glue dots. And I place them all over instead of using Tombow. Because I've noticed that Tombow likes to make the pages stick. So I decided to use my glue dots. And now they don't stick to each other, the pages. Excuse me, sorry about my head there. And so I hope that you enjoyed this. Make sure you go over and check out Cheekystudio. The website will be linked down below with all the products that I have used today here. And also make sure you go check out Heather's layout as well, so that you can see what she did with her take on using the challenge of the ribbon. Also make sure that you go and check out the shop. I'll have all that linked down below. Check out the group and everything else. Also, for the month of July, it's going to be different. I am going to be on Cheekystudio's YouTube channel as well, and they will not be on my personal channel. So you'll have to go double check that as well. And I used one of her Shimmers products, which is called Don't Rain on My Parade, which is in her shop. There are the still shots, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!